Well, tribe, we visited Jackalandia. I got tires for the camper, and I added a couple of shelves to the inside. The camper's coming together beautifully. There's only one thing left to do. That's right, guys. It's time to head down to the DMV and try and get this thing licensed. We all know how fun the DMV is. When I asked the lady if it was a busy day, she said, "No, not really." Man, I'd hate to see this place if it was busy. Well, Mouse and I are sitting here in line waiting for the inspection. Well, just as I was letting you guys know what was going on, waiting in line here for the inspection, the guy showed up, filled out some paperwork. He's going to get a VIN number because this is a custom homemade build. There was no VIN number before. I got away with it pretty inexpensively because everything was made from donated or recycled parts. Very few things I purchased, like lights and the fan and stuff. So hopefully, I think he's going to come back with the VIN number, do an inspection on the tail lights and the brake lights, and I think we're done. I think we can go home. So fingers crossed. The only thing left to do is pack. Well, guys, it was a long day today. DMV took several hours to do, but the actual inspection itself was quick. The guy, I think he spent more time making sure that the hitch actually secured to the ball than, even check. I don't think, in fact, he didn't even check the tail lights. I didn't have to turn them on. I didn't have to step on the brakes or anything. He just asked about the weight, looked at the length and the width, went and got me a VIN number. I paid him $80. They gave me a plate. So, man, I was really worried about that too because I was thinking it was going to take a long time and that I was going to be kind of stuck in this state of limbo. And to be perfectly honest, the amount of money I have coming in is so minimal, and California in particular is so expensive. It just hanging out here longer kills me financially. Not to mention this cold. I don't do well with the cold anymore. I had a skiing accident several years back. I ended up screwing up my back and my knees. And subsequently, I have arthritis. I know, I'm young, I shouldn't have it, but when you're a dumbass, you do stupid things, and this is what happens. What else happened today? Oh, I finally got my computer. I know, I'd been talking about that, so I can finally start using the other cameras I have, kind of give my phone a break. Hopefully what this is going to do is allow me to take some better quality video, 4K video. It'll allow me to mic up. I know that a few of you guys have mentioned that my sound needs to be balanced a little bit better. Sometimes the music drowns out my voice. So I plan on rectifying that by using a microphone setup. So I've got that together. What else? I've organized a lot of my stuff here. I need to start cleaning everything out and organizing it to get ready to go. It's official. I'm going to Mexico. My friend Andrew, the one who loaned me the money for the tires, he's going to be down Monday or Tuesday. He would like to leave Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. I do need to stop in San Diego before I leave the country to visit my mother. She is not doing well health-wise, and I really need to go see her. So I plan on doing that before crossing the border. So the tentative plan is to head down to San Diego, let me visit with Mama, and my sister brought back some teas for me from China. I like teas. I like coffee. So she brought me some pu'er tea. It's called pu'er tea. And these particular ones are aged in oranges. So there's a dried orange around the outside. So I'm excited to get those. They're waiting at my mother's place. And then what we're going to do from San Diego, we're going to cross in Tecate. We don't want to cross in San Ysidro, just simply because we're both going to be pulling trailers. And that is just, it's the busiest freaking border crossing that we have here in the US. So it would be better if we went towards Tecate. Normally we cross all the way on the other side of the state in El Centro, because it's where most of like the commercial trucks kind of pass through, and it goes rather quickly. It's sort of set up for vehicles towing trailers. But so is Tecate, and Tecate is closer to where my mother lives in Alpine, San Diego. And then from there, I want to drag Andrew, who is not a big guy for changing things. He likes routine. He really likes his routine. But I'm not a routine kind of a guy. So what I want to do is I want to drag Andrew through Tecate and into the Guadalupe Mountains there. I went to a rave out there a couple years back with my friend Tomas. Tomas works at a place called Coyote Cows, but my buddy Mike and I went down to Ensenada to go to this rave, and it was out in a wine vineyard. There was grapes all around us. Really good house music. They did have some, like, I guess it would be gabber or happy hardcore. I'm not too into that 225 BPMs, but I liked the house. And yeah, it was an absolutely beautiful place. There's a really great, like, steakhouse, like a regular steakhouse, because in that area, not only do they grow, you know, grapes for wine, but they have some of the best beef you could possibly get. So there's a steakhouse, and if I can drag my feet long enough, I'm gonna try and make Andrew go to these hot springs that are out there. It's really cool. You can drive your gear right up to your own personal hot springs. So massive hot springs area. What they've done is they ran a pipe into where the hot springs comes out, and they split that pipe to a bunch of different private pools. So that is that's exciting. It's really nice. If it's not been too crowded, you don't have a lot of people there, the hot springs are great. They're quiet, and you can feel pretty comfortable that it's not going to be nasty like some hot springs get when they're really popular that day. Because the water's still flowing in, it pushes most of that old stuff out. So hopefully we get there at the right time. Well, it's a good thing that I got the computer and my cameras going, because my phone had no more space on it. So it stopped in the middle of my recording, and I didn't even notice until this morning when I started working on the videos. So today, this weekend, is all about organizing, cleaning, and getting prepared to make the long journey south. I'm also going to be spending some time setting up the computer, getting used to working it and the programs. And I gotta break out my camera bag again finally, yay! I'm not getting the Nikon fixed until a little bit later. I am broke. So we're gonna stick with the other cameras. It's fine. I got a little digital 4K camera and some action cams, things like that. Got the microphones so that you guys don't have to worry about me putting my hand over the mic on my phone and not getting that sound out there. So it's turning out to be a pretty beautiful day. Mouse is still in the camper. She's not an early riser. So I tend to get up around 6 or 7, and I come in and I do some editing first thing in the morning. I leave Mouse out in the camper to to sleep in, because that's what princesses do, whatever the hell they want. So we're gonna get to it. I'm gonna finish this coffee. It's actually coffee this time. Yep, I went and treated myself and bought some coffee. And yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Cleaning, organizing, grabbing all my extra stuff. I'm the only person I know that travels with a food processor, because I'm kind of a foodie. I'll show you guys all about that later. Well, it's happening again. I'm running out of memory space on the phone. So I am going to get off of this thing and switch over to the computer, and we will continue in part 2.
Fueled by ADHD and caffeine since 1976.
Dang it. God, technology. Why do you hate me?